Yeah, moving over to the crypto space now. It's normally red on Fridays.
Yeah.
Laddie, is today different?
Well, it's actually still red. It's still red. It was red yesterday. And going with the emotions of the market right now, it's extreme fear at 25 points. Yesterday was just fear, but today we have extreme fear. Market cap, $1.57 trillion traded in the total market, crypto market. It is down 3.61%. 24-hour volume is down 11.33% this morning. Bitcoin dominance is still inching up, but above the 40% level, but down this morning at 0.16%. Price of Bitcoin, 37,624, down 3.99% this morning. You know, there's been so much talk about the ETFs being rejected. So that's actually keeping the price of Bitcoin down. It was flirting with that 200-day moving average. It is still there right now, but way below that. I see an interesting formation of a cup and handle here on the price chart of Bitcoin on the one-day chart. The MACD is looking like it wants to cross downward. You know, it's looking like a sell pressure is moving right now in the market, with volume actually going down on the one-day chart. Price of Ethereum, $2,336, down about 4.24%. Let's talk to Michael Enaji now, digital market analyst. Hello, Michael.
Hey, good morning, Letty. How are you?
Good morning. Great to have you. Well, it's no secret El Salvador's planning on making Bitcoin a legal tender. And the memes going around now, people in El Salvador actually owning Lambos because of this decision. But my worry now is, can the Bitcoin network manage day-to-day transactions?
Yes. The Bitcoin network can manage day-to-day transactions. The only thing is that it can happen on what's called the like on-chain. So it can happen on what's called the layer one, which is on the actual Bitcoin blockchain. It can happen on what's called layer twos. And these are basically what's called like state channels that basically allow you to send Bitcoin through a network that's called the Lightning Network. It allows people to settle day-to-day transactions, anything that they need. But basically, it's done through the Lightning Network. It reduces fees. It's very minimal. You can send a Bitcoin transaction in less than a second. You can also send it in less than a second. You can basically it makes Bitcoin spendable. But the whole key to it is the Bitcoin is actually locked on a layer two, and every transaction that you want to do, there's a Bitcoin that's basically staked. That it's settled off chain basically. But in terms of actually using it, yes, there are these things called layer twos. Lightning is the best one right now, and that basically allows Bitcoin to be used on a day-to-day basis.
All right,
So
looking
yes.
at the altcoin market, what altcoins should the countries be looking to add into their as a legal tender, aside
I think
Bitcoin?
I think the best one the best one has been chosen so far, which is Bitcoin. I think Ethereum tries to compete a lot with Bitcoin, but the best way of looking at it is most of these other altcoins are just applications, and Bitcoin is the first digital sound money that has ever existed. Ethereum is going to be having an upgrade in a couple of months or next month called EIP 1559, which will change it into deflationary money. So maybe that could be another second coin that another nation could add to its inventory. But for right now, Bitcoin is doing an excellent job in terms of like what nation states needs to adopt, and the next nation state to look out for is probably Uruguay. In terms of who's going to
So
move
it's
next.
basically
Yeah.
South America.
Exactly. Yeah, South America, because they've had the experience of dealing with hyperinflationary cycles back from the 80s to the 90s. So they're used to psychologically they're used to their currency basically evaporating. So they're able to they're able to tell like Bitcoin
Yeah,
is a good way of like you said, is a good way of getting the Lambo by just
getting the
holding
Lambo.
technologies,
All
holding a
right.
savings technology that doubles every 200% every year.
Yeah, true. Well, looking at Africa now, what country do you see towing this South American part first?
I honestly believe it's Ghana.
Ghana.
Ghana, I think, yes, because they said their CBDC is at basically they said it's at I think it was advanced stages. The central bank governor said a couple of weeks ago, and it's the only African country that has any like that looks like it has any serious work being done. Nigeria has been working on theirs for the last 2 years. But they also, I don't think they're going to adopt Bitcoin. I think they're most likely going to go the CBDC route. But Ghana looks like the first one
Okay.
that would put Bitcoin on their reserves and
All right.
also make it legal tender.
All right, Michael, before I let you go, quickly, where's the price of Bitcoin going this weekend?
The price of Bitcoin most likely is going to go down this weekend
Down.
to
All
about
right.
maybe 34,000.
Okay. All right, Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you. Always great to have
Thank you, laddie.
Thank you. All right, Ini, heard it there. 35.
You had
Possible.
that piercing your heart that the price of Bitcoin is going down.
Yeah,
But,
maybe I should be shorting right now.
well, Ghana might be the one to adopt Bitcoin, but I mean, Nigeria is working on its own digital currency.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Everything
we have ours
keeps
coming
going
up.
to Ghana. I'm getting really jealous of Ghana right now.
We have ours.